Okay, so we're trying different things with the lighting because, it's too bright behind me sometimes in the day, and I'm just waiting for the sun to get behind the hotel so we can get to it. But this is a little better. I'll use this during the day, and then I'll show the beautiful view at night. And speaking of a beautiful view, we've got a puppy for you. 'Cause he is black and brown and white, but he's alright. But you know what? The episode's so crappy, we could start off with a little poor lighting for the poor writing. It's honestly like I just want to see how bad it is. I'm not watching because I'm necessarily interested. I mean, I'm interested in Michaela J, aka Blanca. She always gonna be Blanca to me. So we open in mid-century France, or maybe England, but we all outside the Queen's chambers waiting for a baby to cry. So now the Queen's sister, aka the redheaded ingenue that's younger than Emma Roberts, is playing the Queen's sister. Now I got a question. How did the Roberts family devolve from Julia's parents working with MLK to the point where he paid for her birth? So that was cool. And this is back in the day. Julia, we ain't never heard nothing bad about her. But Emma, somebody in that family dropped the ball. Or dropped her on her head. I don't know. Might be a mix. So she goes in, and it's not Emma. It's some woman named Mary. She all bloody, and she's like, stay back, stay back. So something wrong with that baby. Did she have a zombie? I mean, my mother just had me. That's bad enough. No, but she did say, I didn't have any drugs when I had you because I didn't want you to come out loopy. Look how that turned out. You might have been able to use a little of that loop there, Al. You might have been able to use a little of that loop. But she said back in 82, like the drugs they were giving women, those babies, came out loopy. They weren't themselves. She's like, I wanted you to be alert. Boy, howdy. So then the redhead hears the Yiddika Yadika, and she's like, who else in here? Oh, here come them bird head witches. Oh, Lord, we see the baby little demon hand. The bird head witches take it. So she got to give up the baby. The sister's like, I ain't going to give up my baby. What do you mean she promised you your baby? They said, oh, well, you going to be bearing this. And then her stomach get to hurting. So then all the witches and the baby disappear. Her sister starts screaming for her to leave. Kind of like Meredith Marks. You can't laugh. After that, we go back to present day, where Emma looking at that decayed animal. But then her husband's like, hey, what's up? And she like, I saw you with that hussy. He said, yeah, I told you he was going to do a pop-up at the gallery. Then she tell him, I saw Miss Preacher in town, and I think she's hacking into my calendar. So she tell him she want to go back to the doctor tomorrow because she still thinks you're pregnant. So he's like, okay, you can go after your meeting with Kim Kardashian. And she's like, all right, but wants to sit outside for a minute more and look at that dead animal. Oh, God, she didn't wrap this dead thing up and bringing it inside. MJ catches, he drops the blood. You bleeding again? She turn around, got this big old bloody towel. Oh, Lord. Why Pinto's gotta be so nasty? She tell Blanca, yeah, I'm holding a dead animal. Not sure if it's dead, so I'ma do my white woman. Why touch something swimming with disease? MJ said it don't seem to be moving. Jesus. It is 4:03 in the afternoon, yet it is still too early for this. Oh, Emma said go home to your own baby. She gonna put this thing in the bassinet. Not the net. Girl, set the mobile going and everything. Oh my God, this thing is dead as hell. You gonna get maggots in your house. Oh my God, stop it. Oh God, then we see there's a black cat in the house. Yeah, it's probably there to eat that dead raccoon. Then she hear the Yiddika Yadika and go in the basement again. Wow, this time she was smart and didn't go downstairs. So the next morning, she up and dressed and see one of them bird head witches looking at her through the window. So she heads into the city for her meeting with Kim Kardashian. Oh, and Savon got her meeting with two heifers named Ashley. So they're crisis counselors here to rehab her image, but all the heifer did was throw up. Ha ha ha! So Kim lists all, celebrities in crisis, Will and Jada. She said, and even Meryl Streep. Emma said, what did Meryl Streep do? And Kim said, exactly. I can see Meryl pulling it. So they want her to get on Instagram. She's like, let me think about it. And so she heads back on out to the Hamptons. Oh, Lord, but she get home, find a new camera / sensor that the security guards company put in. But then her mother-in-law in her bathroom. Oh, no, they're not in the Hamptons. They're back in Brooklyn. So now the mama need the son to testify on the mama behalf because she's suing the pappy. So she in the bedroom on her own, her hair start coming out in clumps, and then she breaks the mirror with the don't do it heifer on it, and has flashbacks of all, the witchy looking heifer she done run into, the obstetrician nurse, the heifer in the spiky shoes. So now we got Emma back at the doctor getting the ultrasound. And child, they hear in a heartbeat she preggers. So apparently she was pregnant with twins, and the other baby didn't make it. So after the appointment, they walk in with the bodyguard back to the car. And she see one of them witch heifers looking at her from the distance. Oh, it was Ivy, the sonogram heifer. So the husband go run to look for her. So Kim's sleeping with the director of the movie, I guess, to keep her in power. But Anna don't know about it. Okay, so we come back and she's doing her reel. She's talking about menstruation, bulimia, no more shame, no more guilt, it's her body. I mean, I don't think bulimia is something you say about, it's your body. That's a sickness. I want everybody to get better from that. Girl, we got women walking strong, confident in their choices. Oh, and this is her pregnancy announcement too. So it's doing well. So now we got the husband and the mama having lunch, and she's like, why everybody want to get pregnant? He like, did you not want me? She said, well, I didn't have a choice back then. You had to pop out a kid. Lord, so the mama been working with the psychotherapist who recovers repressed demonic ritual memories. The son thinks she's a quack. I kind of agree. Back at the Heezy, Blanca giving Emma some flowers. Child, the car of the flowers said you can't trust any of them. So later that night, the heifer wake up to a scraping noise in the refrigerator. And there's pickles and ice cream in there. Now, why would ice cream be in the refrigerator and not the freezer? So she starts chomping on the pickles with the ice cream, sitting on the kitchen floor. Once the food's all gone, she hears the yiddika yiddika. Heads down to the basement, walks over to that little room again, but tries to open the door and gets knocked across the room. And she passes out. Boom. So we wake up, she's still in the basement, it's light out now. Oh God, and there's the bassinet. Is the dead raccoon still in it? Yep, just rotten, and now her mouth dripping blood. Oh God. But her phone rings. The Golden Globe nominees are announced. Did she get it? I wonder if Paloma Diamond got nominated. Anybody know Paloma? Yep, and she got nominated. Oh God, and when they announce it, she eats the dead raccoon. Oh God. Oh, I can't take it. I can't take it, baby. Oh, that's nasty. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. All right. I'm gonna see you next week. I can't take it. Why is your ear wet?